Good morning, Lina. How are you?
Oh, fine, very well, thanks.
Today, I'm Feliciea Jibson from Felsa Limited, PAGS Profile. PAGS is an online profiling and progress monitoring tool. And today I have the honor to have a feedback from Lina Soccio, a parent from Belgium. Lina, tell me a little bit about yourself and your family, if you can briefly tell us just a couple of things.
Well, we are a family with two kids. I have one son of 8 years old, and my daughter is 10 years. I live in Antwerp, Belgium, and yeah, I'm very excited to discover the tool, etc. So I'm very happy that I can share my experiences with you.
Fabulous. We embarked on this journey together, and then we ask you for some feedback. And can you briefly explain to other parents what PAGS is and why are you using it? Just very
Yes,
brief.
actually, the PAGS platform is an online tool, a platform that really helps you and enables you to make an kind of evaluation and follow up your own child. So it starts with some kind of assessment that you do. You can make an evaluation of where he is at this moment, where his development stands. And it's based on several criteria, which are very important in everyone's development, let's say. So it's about the communication, but also interaction, his self-regulation, and also his learning stage, where he is. The thing that is really interesting to see and to learn is that you have the goal setting in it. So after that you did the assessment, you can really define, and the platform helps you to define a goal on the parts that you will work on and can work on with your child. So this is a data you see. It's really, let's say, a very clear overview and of the situation of your kid.
Fantastic. And what situation led you to the use of PAGS? How did you come across?
Actually, for me, I have a lot of different things. So I have evaluation forms of the psychologists. I have assessment documents. I have, of course, a lot of books, a library that can help me to understand more the issues my child is dealing with. Next to that, in previous years, I also followed several courses and practices to understand better and to learn. But the thing is that it's a bit everywhere, you know? Like next to all the things that I receive via psychologist or let's say the professional list, you also get input via school, via teachers that help you also in the progress of your child. And um, let me say that it's a bit, yeah, it's everywhere. But most of the time, mostly it's in my head. That's the most important part, I must say. It's my head is full with information that I gathered throughout the years. So the reason why I wanted and started using it was really to see how this will work in consolidating and into keeping everything in one place. And also to learn how the assessment would work and what kind of basic the tool is working. For me, this is very important because throughout the years, yeah, you come across a lot of, let's say, professionals, but some with good experiences, some with less, of course. And so the type of let me say the type of um, um, professionalism was for me very important to understand and to evaluate.
Fantastic. Thank you ever so much. And this is a very deep analysis from you as a parent. So really, really appreciate that. So can you tell us something about your concrete experience with PAGS? Because that will be so important for parents to understand.
Yes, indeed. So when I started it, it's in the beginning you have to a bit look out how it works, but it goes very fast. So when you start, you only need to follow just the basic copy that you find on the page, and then really in, let's say, I don't know, maybe 1 hour or even less, you even get an assessment of your child. You get an overview of where he is at the point, at this stage, at this very moment, let's say. So it's, for me, the most important takeout is that it's fast, objective, and very concrete.
Very concrete. And
As it's scientific. Yes.
and how do you
Very
use,
concrete. Well,
and how do you use PAGS in your daily activities?
so when I start using it, I try every week, for example, to dedicate with my son. Let's say it can be 10 minutes, it can be 20 minutes, maybe more. It depends on how the week goes. And then I sit together with him before in front of the platform. So I take him on my lap. Actually, he loves it because it's also a time that we spend together. So, and then I log in, I look into some kind of goal that I have set, and I look for a video, or I take some kind of tool that is in there, and we do this together. So then I can ask questions, for example, um, anxiety. I start with the anxiety because this is something that he is dealing with. Of course, I think it's a case for a lot of children, and it's really it's very intuitive because he likes looking for videos, so we can start a conversation which is very, let's say, uh, um, it's not really, it doesn't feel educational, and he doesn't feel forced. So it's for him, it's a play moment between us. Yeah.
That's wonderful, really, really wonderful. What you tell us is absolutely amazing. And I have another question: is why and where is PAC different from the other tools that you have used? You just mentioned at the beginning of our conversation you have used.
I didn't use it. I don't think there is a tool already that exists. So it's the first tool I see. Of course, I have a lot of documents, assessments, and papers, etc., but not something online, not an online tooling or platform. I've never seen it before. Of course, it will exist, but I assume it's only for professional people that they will use in their job, but not for parents as such. So for me, it's the first time I encounter something like this.
Thank you. And do you recommend PACS to other parents, Lina?
I think personally, it's useful for every parent, really, not only parents who have maybe children with a lot of issues, but really for every parent who really wants to take control of the evolution and the tracking of the development of its own child. So I really would recommend it widely. I think it gives you a tool, and moreover, the control that you get as a parent is motivating. Yes.
Fantastic, fantastic. And you explained already. And in this photo, we have yourself with your son. So thank you for sharing this picture with us. Also, thank you so much for sharing your experience with PAGS. And if people would like to get more information about us, we just launched our new website. Is at www.pags.com. pagsprofile.com. We have our presence on YouTube. This video is going to be posted on the YouTube PAGS profile. And we are present on the LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you so much again, Lina. We keep in touch, and then obviously being part of PAGS platform, we are joining together other professionals, so you will be supported all the way.
Thank you, Felicia, to reaching out to me, and also to help me discovering this. So pleasure is mine.